I only thought of like, okay, this is the person I want to be with. It's gonna happen. We're gonna end together, and I just got to trust the process.
Oh my God, I'm obsessed with the show, obsessed with both of you. It's so good. I can't wait for everybody to see it. But why did you feel like this was the right choice for you and for your relationship to go on this show?
Yeah, I think, where we were in our relationship, we were at kind of a point where, I was ready to get engaged. Hunter was, kind of dragging his feet and wanted to live together before getting engaged. And for me, I really wanted to stand true to what I believed in. And I wanted Hunter to be 100% confident in me before making kind of either of those decisions that are big decisions in a relationship. And so going through this cool experience, not only will we get to watch it back, we'll get to share it to our kids one day, because it was a great experience for us. So, why not? We've kind of did it all before. Let's try reality TV.
Right. Hunter, when Alexis, I believe when Alexis like brought this to your attention, were you like,
Sure.
absolutely not? Was there ever any hesitation of going on the show? Because as we see, this can make or break a relationship.
No, I mean, there was never a ton of hesitation, but we definitely had to do a lot of discussion, right? I wouldn't say I was completely closed off to the idea initially. I mean, Alexis was very excited about the opportunity. And so because she was excited, it's like, okay, let's hear this out. Reality TV is not something I was naturally attracted to or thought I would ever be on. But after discussing it with Alexis, after going through the whole process, I felt a lot more comfortable with it and felt like, hey, this could be a good experience and could be a good opportunity for us to answer that question and kind of move our relationship forward.
Mm-hmm. Alexis, was there any doubt in your mind that you would walk away with this not engaged?
I'm going to be honest, I only really thought about, walking out engaged. I was asked a bunch of times, what happens if you guys, don't end up engaged? And truthfully, I was like, I'm confident enough in myself, my worth, and I'll figure it out. It'll be hard, but I only thought of like, okay, this is the person I want to be with. It's gonna happen. We're gonna end together, and I just got to trust the process.
Yeah. I mean, Hunter, did you plan on proposing to Alexis that night? Was that in the back of your mind? Or was this kind of like a spur of the moment thing? Like after hearing her talk, you're being like, I have to marry this woman.
No, so I made the decision the night prior. So, during the kind of mixer that we had the night before was the first time I actually got to see Alexis and interact with her one-on-one since starting the show. And that really helped sort of solidify a lot of the feelings that I was having around, hey, do I want to propose or do I not? What is it like for me dating all of these people, then coming back and being with Alexis? I really want to answer for myself, how would I feel? And we really kind of dived right back into our relationship. It was great to see her. I really felt a strong connection with her upon being with her again. That made me realize, okay, all of these connections that I was having and making with the other women were because of personality traits that Alexis already had. So I was like, okay, I'm ready to propose. Let's do this. And so the night before I knew, and it was very difficult for me to keep it quiet because all I wanted to do was interrupt her when she was expressing how much pain she was in.
Alexis, were you completely shocked?
Yes, I was, crying moments before because I was having a hard time of whether or not, who I was going to pick. Multiple people are picking to live with Hunter. That was really hard to listen to because, I'm like, great, these girls are going to live with Hunter before I even get the chance to. No one's picking me. And so then when he proposed, I was so happy. I blacked out for a second. I was like, whoa, complete change. But no, it was an amazing night. And when I look back on it, I'm like, damn it, why was I wearing my hair up? Why didn't you tell me?
Because I had to surprise her. I had to. I thought, Alexis likes surprises, and I had to deliver on a big moment.
Yeah. I mean, what has engagement life looked like since, you popped the question? What has living together been like for both of you?
Yeah, so funny enough, prior to joining the show, both of our leases ended up. So we moved into separate storage containers. And I was like, well, if we don't end up together, we'll have to figure it out. So immediately after getting engaged, we moved to California. So we got an apartment here in LA and we've been planning our wedding. We're getting married in summer of this year, which we're really excited about because not only will we be able to celebrate our engagement and marriage, but we'll also be able to share it with everybody, which we're looking forward to. And so it's been busy. moving from Texas to California, starting to plan for a wedding. You know, we have a dog together. It's been moving fast, but it's flown by because we're having a lot of fun.
Yeah, has it been hard like keeping a secret from everybody?
Yes,
Definitely, yeah.
I definitely did not realize how difficult it was going to be, but I think that's the hardest part is like you're so in love, you're so excited to post about it, and you know, you just can't. So 2 weeks, you know, April 13th, can't wait for that moment. We get to post it all.
Yeah.
Definitely. Excuse me, Alexis, I know that you were not a fan of Colby's right from the beginning. Sorry. Were you shocked that he and Madeline decided to get married, get engaged? Were you kind of shocked by all of this?
Yeah, I mean, you know, I didn't get to see a lot of it until the episodes came out. It was only kind of my experience, what I'm hearing from other people, and then what I'm hearing from Madeline. And, you know, I think right before they're having a discussion where, you know, it doesn't seem like they might end up together right, you know, then, and then the next day they end up getting married. So clearly that was the right decision for them, and they must have worked through a lot. So happy for them, and you know, only wish them the best. But you know, my experience with Colby obviously wasn't amazing. It was my first date was with Colby after being in a relationship for 2 years, and some of the stuff he said was a little jarring, but thankfully, you know, it made it a little bit easier to kind of say next on him and get engaged to Hunter. So all in all, it worked out.
Definitely. I mean, do you think that the marriage will last? Do you think it was fair for him to kind of be like, all right, let's get engaged and then let's get married?
I hope it lasts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, well, time will tell.
Yeah.
A lot of, obviously they made the decision to be together, and, you know, making that decision is a big one, and I'm sure they've talked about it, and, you know, we wish them nothing but success.
Yeah.
Did you see the spark with Jake and Ray from early on as well?
Yes. I did. And I think I got scolded a little bit at the Bachelorette when, you know, I wanted Ray to talk about it, because I've actually kept in touch with Ray a lot and was pretty close to her during the show. So, you know, I just wanted what was best for her. And I actually really enjoyed my time with Zay and was close to him. So I just wanted them to explore all options. And if it meant them coming back at the end, great. But, you know, I wanted her to explore Jake as well.
Right. I mean, Hunter, I know that you had some conversations with April too, and you said you were close with Zay as well. I mean, do you feel bad for them, or is this kind of what they signed up for?
Yeah, you know, it is what they signed up for. I mean, we all knew going in that this was a potential outcome. And, you know, for me personally, I had to make sure that I was ready to lose Alexis before going in. And I believe they made that same decision. You know, from what I've kept up with them, they seem like they're doing great. So I think it ended up being a positive. You know, I know there was a lot of emotion and a lot of hurt while they were in it, justifiably. No one likes to break up, and no one likes to end any relationship. That's always hard.
Especially on TV.
Especially on TV. So, you know, I think hats off to them. It takes a lot of courage to do that. And, you know, I hope that moving forward, they realize that it was a good decision, and they eventually find the person that they're meant to be with.
Definitely. I have to ask, what was in all those silver cups?
Whatever flavor of the day was.
Yeah.
I love it. And then who drank the most at your bachelorette party?
Oh gosh, all of us. Honestly, we had such a great time. It was like, hadn't seen them in like 2 or 3 weeks. So yeah, we were all taking a couple shots.
Definitely. And what is something about Nick and Vanessa that would probably be surprising to a lot of people?
I just think, you know, their personalities are very similar, and sometimes you don't see that a lot. You usually see one person maybe a little bit more shy, one person a little bit more outgoing, and they're both just like boom, boom, boom. And they shared a lot and were really open. So I think it was great that they were, you know, chosen to be the host for this, because they gave us such an eye-opening experience of their own, you know, ultimatum kind of that they had as well.
Right. Would you recommend this experiment to other people that are going through an ultimatum? And do you feel like in some instances, maybe even in Colby and Madeline's case, it was almost like a free pass to cheat a little bit?
Well, the free pass to cheat, I'll not comment on that, because Hunter and I would not be here we would not be here if that had happened for us. But, you know, yes, I actually jokingly tell this to my friends all the time. They'll come to me and say, you know, so-and-so's doing this and so-and-so's doing this. And I'm ready to get engaged. And I'm like, everyone has this in some way or another in their relationship. And maybe it doesn't have to get to the ultimatum, but, you know, you want to know if this person is all in for you, or at least I would before committing to this person. So, it's something to explore in all relationships for sure.
Definitely. Well, Hunter and Alexis, thank you both so much. Congratulations on the engagement on the show. And I can't wait for everybody to start binging.
Yes, we can't wait either. Thank you so much for your time today. Great to meet you.
Thanks so much.